In this video, you're going to be finding out how Sam Walton was able to create Walmart. If you haven't read this book already, pick it up. Made in America. Powerful book, let me tell you that. However, we're not going to be going through the whole book. You're going to be learning the 10 rules that Sam Walton has created for his children. Pretty much the whole reason he came out with this book was to give all the knowledge he's gained, experience, and developed throughout his years and to transfer it to his kids. And he lives by these 10 rules, which I highly recommend you listen. Okay, I'm just gonna read it word for word. Rule 1, commit. Commit to your business. Believe in it more than anybody else. I think I overcame every single one of my personal shortcomings by the sheer passion I brought to my work. I don't know if you're born with this kind of passion or if you can learn it, but I do know you need it. If you love your work, you'll be out there every single day trying to do your very, very best. And pretty soon everybody around you will catch the passion like a fever. One sec. Close this. Apologies. Rule 2, share. Share your profits with all of your associates and treat them as partners. In turn, they will treat you as partners, and together you will all perform beyond your wildest expectations. Remain a corporation and retain control if you like, but behave as a servant leader in partnership. Encourage your associates to hold a stake in the company. Offer discounted stock and grant them stock for their retirement. It's the single best thing we ever did. Very important information. Rule 3. Motivate your partners. Money and ownership alone aren't enough. Constantly, day by day, think of new and more interesting ways to motivate and challenge your partners. Set high goals, encourage competition, and then keep score. Make bets with outrageous payoffs. If things get stale, cross-pollinate. Have managers switch jobs with one another to stay challenged. Keep everybody guessing as to what your next trick is going to be. Don't become too predictable. That's very important. Don't become too predictable. Rule 4, communicate. Everything you possibly can to your partners. The more they know, the more they understand. The more they understand, the more they care. Once they care, there's no stopping them. If you don't trust your associate to know what's going on, they'll know you don't really consider them partners. Information is power, and the gain you get from empowering your associates more than offsets the risk of informing your competitors. Trust others. Share your visions with them. Make them into new leaders. Rule 5. Appreciate. Appreciate everything your associates do for the business. A paycheck and a stock option will buy one kind of loyalty, but all of us like to be told how much somebody appreciates what we do for them. We like to hear it often, and especially when we have done something we're really, really proud of. Nothing else can quite substitute for a few well-chosen, well-timed, sincere words of praise. They're absolutely free and worth a fortune. Very important. Rule 6. Celebrate. Celebrate your success. Find some humor in your failures. Don't take yourself so seriously. Loosen up, and everybody around you will loosen up. Have fun. Show enthusiasm, always. When all else fails, put on a costume and sing a silly song. Then make everybody else sing with you. Don't do a hula on Wall Street. It's been done. Think up your own stunt. All of this is more important, more fun than you think. It really fools a competition. Why should we take these cornballs at Walmart? That's a good one. I want to repeat this. Why should we take these cornballs at Walmart seriously? And it goes back to his other rule he's talking about is predictability. Don't become stale. Think outside the box. Rule 7. Listen. Listen to everyone in your company and figure out ways to get them talking. The folks on the front lines, the ones who actually talk to the customers, are the ones who really know what's going on out there. You better find out what they know. This is really what total quality is all about. To push responsibility down in your organization and to force good ideas to bubble up within. You must listen to what your associates are trying to tell you. Listen. Rule 8, exceed. Exceed your customers' expectations. Boom! Big one. If you do, they'll come back over and over again. Give them what they want and a little more. Let them know you appreciate them. Make good on all your mistakes and don't make excuses or apologies. Stand behind everything you do. The two most important words I ever wrote were on the first Walmart sign: satisfaction guaranteed. They're still up there and have made all the difference. So stand behind your word. Rule 9, control. Control your expenses better than your competition. This is where you can always find the competitive advantage. For 25 years, running long before Walmart was known as the nation's largest retailer, we ranked #1 in our industry for the lowest ratio of expenses to sales. You can make a lot of different mistakes and still recover if you run an efficient operation, lean startup. Or you can be brilliant and still go out of business if you're too inefficient. And finally, the golden rule, Rule 10. Upstream, swim. Swim upstream, go the other way. Ignore the conventional wisdom. If everybody else is doing it one way, there's a good chance you can find your niche by going in the exactly opposite direction. But be prepared for a lot of folks to wave you down and tell you you're headed in the wrong way. I guess in all my years, what I've heard more often than anything was, a town of less than 50,000 population cannot support a discount store for very long. Those are some pretty ordinary rules. Some would even say simplistic. The hard part, the real challenge, is to constantly figure out ways to execute them. Those are the golden rules of Sam Walton. You see, they're not complicated. They're not no crazy tactics. They're real life values. And I like it how Sam ends as like figuring out how you can incorporate it in your life. You know, as entrepreneurs, as health warriors, we go through life in a constant lightning bolt. Every day is the same. What's happening tomorrow? We're thinking the future. We're thinking 2 days ahead, 1 week ahead, 1 month ahead. In reality, we got to pause right now and use Sam's rules to audit your life and see where you can apply the rules. I'm not saying you got to use all 10 rules. But remember, we're talking about a man over here that's created, I don't know, like what, $150 billion company, Walmart? That company runs on those 10 rules. Sam Walton wasn't a complicated person. If you read the book, Made in America, right here, you realize this is a very simple life. Lives in the same town, drives his, Ford, I think it was. And his whole philosophies were based on these 10 rules. So I want to ask you this, what do you think of these 10 rules? Have you applied them to your life? Comment below this video. Second of all, if you want to get more videos like this and stay up to date on everything I'm doing with biohacking, mindset, sleep, marketing, everything pretty much, head over to AmeerRosic.com, sign up to the tribe there, or click below this video. Well then, warriors, always remember this. Live your life, enjoy it, breathe around you, embrace it, and grow. Never stop learning. Live, breathe, grow. See you soon.